Girls of Reddit, what is something guys shouldn't feel insecure about? It's okay to not be the smartest person in the room. Admitting you don't know/understand a thing does not make you look weak. Blustering your way through makes you seem like an arrogant. I guess I'm always in the right room. Friends of mine are really insecure about not being able to grow a beard. TBH, it doesn't really matter. Don't know what I'd do without one though. How else am I supposed to hide my face? The flip side of the comments about not being able to grow a beard, guys shouldn't feel insecure about being hairy. I love a hairy chest, and don't find a hairy back or shoulders to be a problem. Like most things listed here, yeah, you'll find women who won't like it. But if they are willing to write you off for something physical that is out of your control, they probably aren't the person for you. I will say, regardless of anything else, hygiene is important. If you're hairy, you might sweat more depending on the climate and how warm you run, but if you shower regularly and keep everything clean, it's all good. Don't feel insecure about liking girly things. Order that fruity drink, watch that rom-com, and sing in the shower. A lot less people care than you might realize. Singing in the shower is girly? I love singing in the shower, loudly. Lol. Probably depends on what you're singing. I don't think anyone's gonna call me out as girly for belting out thrash metal lyrics while I'm cleaning up. A good example is actually happening right now. I'm at a pool party. Two very nice overweight guys are in the pool, but they are both wearing t-shirts to cover their guts and just standing around. Then there is a third heavy-set guy who easily has an extra 40 pounds on the other two guys. He is shirtless, having the time of his life, playing with abandon the pool basketball game and cracking jokes. He is way more attractive to the girls because he isn't ashamed of his body and exudes confidence. Should all three lose weight? Sure, most of us should, but don't stop having fun because you are ashamed of yourself. Live your life and have fun. This is very attractive to all people. Just my opinion. I'm a middle-aged woman and I think I have a bit of wisdom about things like this. I've seen some shit, as a guy who was always the fat kid in school. Take it from me, it's more than likely not the guts they're trying to cover with the t-shirts, it's the man boobs. Being stuck with that shit is mortifyingly humiliating, and unfortunately it's one of those things that no amount of it's not that bad, it doesn't make you hideous, pep talking is likely to help with. Appearing feminine over stupid things, like thinking a puppy is cute, wearing pink, or being generally friendly and smiley. Women like that shit and get annoyed and exhausted by men who take masculinity too far. I didn't realize some people think that thinking a puppy is cute was feminine. No regrets, lol. I want to hug and pet all the puppies I can. I do baby talk with the puppies even though I don't want kids, lol. What kind of douchebag doesn't like puppies? Hell, I've known manly men who were allergic to dogs that would suffer the itch just for puppies. Crying is my kryptonite, it just makes me want to love them and hold them forever. Well then, am I the guy for you? Yeah, I cry myself to sleep every night. It can be so difficult to do. I didn't cry for probably 10 years, due to getting told my entire life men don't cry, suck it up princess, by every other man in my life. After 2 years of allowing myself to feel, the one thing that broke my crying dry streak was my cat dying. That was the only thing in 10 years that managed to move me to tears. Thankfully I'm getting better. I love when I'm at a chill pizza joint and the cooks in the kitchen are singing. Doesn't even matter if they're not great singers. I love when people are happy enough to sing. As a line cook, let me just tell you, we don't sing because we're happy, we sing because it stops us from walking out and strangling the asshat with a lactose allergy asking for specially made pizza during drunk o'clock with 40 tickets hanging on the board. Being too skinny. As a formerly skinny dude, unless you have reasonable eating habits, it won't last. Word of warning, guys in your teens/early 20s who are insecure about being skinny, if you can eat a ton and never gain weight, chances are you won't always be skinny. Then you'll have the opposite problem. Yeah, take care of yourself. Don't eat crap, drink too much, because whatever genetics has bestowed on you, it can be a lot worse. They should stop feeling insecure about showing emotion, especially in a relationship. I know a lot of guys grew up being told that showing emotion was girly, but honestly, when a guy is open about how he is feeling and doesn't suppress it, it makes everyone feel more secure. When the girl feels like she's the only one who has real feelings in the relationship, then it's hard to trust the guy, and the guy often feels misunderstood as he isn't conveying what he wants to. Guys, please know it's okay to be emotional, you deserve to be honest with the people around you, and it makes relationships so much better for everyone involved. This is so true. My husband and I have been together for 7 years. Growing up, he was always told to grow a pair anytime he tried talking about his feelings, or showed any negative emotion that wasn't anger. When he and I first started dating, it almost ruined our relationship, but thankfully after moving out on his own he realized that it was a toxic behavior and has made incredible improvements. I've still only ever seen him cry maybe 5 times ever, 2 being when our children were born, but he's much better about communicating when he's sad or stressed, rather than holding in his feelings until he blows up. Guy. Here. How? Like what qualifies as showing emotion? I've had women say that I'm not very emotional, but I felt like I was pretty open. I'd tell them what I felt towards them with complete honesty. I even loved one girl and made sure she knew it. Yet many times, her included, I've been told that I come across as cold or uncaring. I don't know what more I can do though. I tell them I care, I try to support them and help when I can, I cuddle them. What more is there? What am I not doing? Honestly, it's difficult to say if you have bad luck with girls or not, and so I can't say with any certainty whether you necessarily deserve this treatment. What I can say is that we don't necessarily mean your emotions toward us. From my experience, I just wanted to feel like my boyfriend was opening up to me. Like we would have arguments and he would say then about all the things going on in his life that were getting him down, etc., and I would have no idea, despite me always telling him about my ups and downs. I don't know if I'm making sense? Like I want guys to feel comfortable expressing that they're having a bad day/week, etc., and talk about it, because I want them to trust me with emotional aspects of their life. Dick size and their weight. I understand some PPL might think this is a lie, but I personally think so. As a woman, BC size is not what determines how good sex is. Some may have a preference, but with 7 billion people in this world, I think preferences are diverse. Plus, there are vagina sizes too. Many PPL forget that. As for weight, love her body. Confidence is attractive. It only should be put to concern if her health is affected by it. Also, this is my opinion, this isn't a lie BC, this is genuinely how I think. I know there are people out there who can agree, while others may not. So many guys try to hide it or even get plugs or constantly wear hats. Just keep the sides cut close, buzzed or shaved, and most women will actually think it's attractive. A friend of mine shows signs of balding already. He seems pretty confident about it, saying at one point he is just going to shave it all. Honestly, his confidence is attractive. No matter what the hair looks like, confidence makes all the difference. I'm 24 and started shaving it recently because it was getting so bad I hardly had a choice. Zero regrets. Before I pulled the trigger though, I actively tried to joke about my balding openly in order to cut away any awkwardness. If you own something, people can't make fun of you for it. That wasn't even a concern for me. I was more frustrated that people felt the need to tiptoe around it and damn near lie to me about it in order to avoid an awkward conversation. But towards the end of that awkward phase, and especially now after shaving it for a while, my confidence has been reaching all-time highs. I'd care if it's true or not, but I've heard a lot of guys are insecure/care a lot about their hair. One of my guy friends once told me that he spends a good 15 minutes in the morning styling it so it looks okay. Honestly, I don't really notice a guy's hair unless it's drastically different from everyone else, i.e. like buzz cut, super long, or just some wild hair. I have Native American hair. It's impossible to deal with. Too short and it spikes out. Too long and I look like fucking Mowgli. Women are baffled when I complain about it, but I always get compliments when I spend an ungodly amount of time fixing it. I have had a lot of guy friends that are really insecure about pimples/acne. I'll tell them that everyone gets them and everyone is insecure about it, but their response is usually something like girls have makeup to hide it. And so I taught a few of them how to subtly put on concealer so they could feel more confident. Equals 3. Guys shouldn't feel insecure about stereotypical masculine standards. You wanted to do handicrafts like sew or crochet or a scrapbook? Great, we can do it together. I suck at them though, so the farthest I'll probably get is watching YouTube tutorials with you. You can wear cute things and accessories like scarves and handbags, hell you can borrow mine. If you need some time to unload emotionally with a bubble bath or a one-on-one afternoon tea about whatever jerk you encountered X days ago, it doesn't mean you're weak or unreliable. It means you know how to handle your emotions in a controlled and healthy way. Thanks for watching Team Astro. Please subscribe for more video. Please like and share for more videos. Love you all. Daily fun facts before you leave. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky.